Hey guys, I just want to give you an update on what my plans are, my next steps, and also to get your opinion on some things. Thank you guys so much for all your awesome comments on my other video. You guys are so helpful in helping me figure out what to do. I also met with my friend yesterday and we talked all day. We went out and talked the whole time about what I should be doing and pros and cons of everything, and it just really helps to think through things, and I think I now have a plan. And please yell at me. Taylor's making noises. Please yell at me if I ever say that I'm not doing this plan, because I flip-flop a lot and I need to stick with one thing. So anyway, so I have decided to go do IVF. I'm not doing it now. I'm gonna wait till the spring when I'm done school. I want to lose some weight first, and also it gives me time to get my school done and have time off, so that way I'm not worried about working the IVF around my schedule. It's basically I'll try to do it either May or June before going to work, back to work, and then that's my plan anyway. If IVF fails, I'm hoping that I will have embryos left over to do surrogacy. Surrogacy will take me forever to save up for, but at least if I have the embryos left over from IVF, then I feel like I'm less in a hurry maybe. I don't know, probably not, but at least it's different because I won't have to worry about donor eggs or anything like that, and already have paid for the IVF. So I'm hoping that I will at least be able to do a fresh transfer and then maybe a frozen transfer. I mentioned in another video that I will not do more than one embryo per transfer, due to the risk of twins, especially at my age. I am not sure if I'm going to do ICSI or assisted hatching yet. I'll probably do assisted hatching because it's $200. ICSI I think is $1,300, $1,350, something like that. I did a video a while ago, I will link it down below, about IVF and advanced stages of endometriosis and some of the issues regarding egg quality, egg issues with that ICSI can help overcome and stuff. So anyway, so hopefully I will get enough embryos to do one fresh and at least 1 or 2 FETs, because I would like to be able to try a couple times at least once I have the majority of the IVF done, after the egg retrieval and stuff. It's a shorter process to do a frozen embryo transfer, and it's also less meds and stuff, and it's cheaper. So once I get over that big hurdle cost-wise of the actual IVF, it won't be too bad to keep doing other transfers. What else was I gonna say? I don't remember what else. I was talking to my friend who I used to work at a call center with, and she is hoping to go back to work at a different call center that she worked at before. And we were talking about maybe me working there after school. And I know it's stupid to go to school for something and then not work in that field, but with this call center I can work nights or afternoons and evenings, which would allow me to do the IVF cycle while working. Especially if I need to do frozen embryo transfers or anything else like that. I have that as an option, also with doctor's appointments and stuff. With daycare work, my main concern is lifting, especially right after, say I did an FET and then I had to go to work or something the next day to do lifting and stuff. I don't want to risk that. I think I'd rather try to hold out at a call center for as long as possible until I had a baby. Might not be possible, might just give up and want to work somewhere that I actually enjoy working. But I worked with my friends at the same call center before, not the one that I'm thinking of applying at. What killed me with the call center I was working at is I had night shifts and afternoon shifts, and then our client left. So we switched clients, and then I had day shifts. And I am not a morning person. With my endo, that is the worst time for me to be, that's my high pain time, is in the morning. Today is, right now it's 12:50, and like, this is a good time for me. So that, and then, like I said, if I have to do FETs or anything, it just helps scheduling wise to not have to be lifting, and also, like, I can do the transfer in the morning and take one day off, but the next day at work won't be an issue with the lifting and other follow-up appointments and stuff, and betas and whatnot. So that's kind of where I am. And then worst case scenario, IVF fails, I really don't want to do surrogacy, I can't afford it or whatever, and then I will pursue private adoption, or public adoption, so adoption from foster care. But I really, if you've been following me, I have flip-flopped between adoption and IVF for 2 years, and I think as much as I don't want to be pregnant, I kind of do want to be. And as much as I say that I'm okay with not having a newborn, I really don't think I am. Especially, like, doing the videos with my diapers, and then I had gone through baby clothes and stuff like that, and it's like, I really think I do want a baby. And then yesterday we went to IKEA, and just for food and walk around. And I was wearing my friend's baby, like, in my baby carrier. And I don't know, I think I really do want that. And it'll be nice to be able to have control over, like, the pregnancy environments and whatnot, as opposed to adoption, where I had no clue what I was beginning. Surrogacy, I would have some control at least. I know she's not going to be drinking or smoking or anything like that, but I really think that I just need to give IVF a chance, and so that's what I'm going to do. So if I mention anything about not doing IVF, I wish you guys could hit me. Virtually smack me and tell me, shut up and just do IVF. What else? So my dilemma now is TTCing. If I should keep TTCing or if I should just stop TTCing and wait until IVF. And then, so that's part one, is do I keep TTCing? Part of me wants to say just stop and wait it out. But part of me is also like, that's a long time. Like, that's like 8 months from now, and what if I could get pregnant? What if? So that's the other part of me, is the what if part. And then again, like, the cost of TTCing versus saving that money. I pay $120 per cycle, so that will give you an idea. So eight months would probably be about 10 cycles. So, like, about over $1,000 in TTCing. But if it works, then I've just saved myself, like, over $10,000. Because IVF is going to cost me about $11,000 or $12,000. I haven't worked it out, but exactly, but I think it's around 11 or 12. What else, Taylor? What else is Mommy saying? Oh, so should I TTC or shouldn't I TTC? That's like step one. Should I TTC or not? Number two is donor. Should I switch donors? At first I was thinking of switching to a local-ish donor. There's none that are in this area, so I would have to be driving minimum 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours, one way to a local donor. The pros to that would have been I would have had fresh, and there was no issues with shipping, and it would be cheaper because I wouldn't be paying for shipping. Downfall for that was gas. When I drove to the adoption agency, it was almost 2 hours. Traffic was horrible, and I used up a full tank of gas, which cost me about $70 or $80. So I'm paying for gas, wear and tear on my vehicle, like adding extra kilometers to my vehicle, and then like the traffic, the time element of being in traffic for so long, driving for so long. If I'm like trying to do school and placement and TTCing, I'm like wasting so much of a day trying to do that, and then trying to match up times with a donor. So anyway, long story short, I decided I am not going to do a local donor. If I could find one like very local, like within easy driving distance, that would be different. But having to drive all the way to Toronto or Toronto-ish area just isn't gonna, it's not practical. So Then it comes down to shipping. I will stick with shipping. If I continue to TTC, I will stick with shipping. And should I stick with my current donor or switch donors? Pros to sticking with my current donor is we already have everything figured out, and shipping's easy, and we know the cost, and I have all the legal contracts and stuff done. Not that they really mean anything, but I have them done already. And I like his personality, and he's very helpful. And stop biting me. Mwah. But then switching to another donor could mean like getting it like same day delivery. If I got someone like Toronto shipping to me, then it might be a same day delivery. The cost might be cheaper also shipping within Ontario versus within Canada. And then also to just have a fresh donor, like have a new donor. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. That's why I'm asking you guys. So, yeah, that's basically where I am. On Instagram, I had asked what books are recommended for IVF. If you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. But my YouTube sister Kay recommended, I think it's called It Starts With the Egg, or Starts With an Egg, something like that. But it is a fantastic book. I'm like nowhere near through it, but it's all about egg quality and ways to improve egg quality for IVF and just in general. I'm really looking forward to doing some of the stuff in the book, so not only I can improve my egg quality for IVF, but also now for TTCing now, if I continue TTCing. But yeah, so I think that's it. So basically, I'm doing IVF, and then we'll see from there. But I need advice on if I should keep TTCing, and if you think I should keep TTCing, should I stick with my same donor or try to see if I can find a different donor that will ship? Yeah, I think that's it. So please leave your questions and comments down below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe so you can follow me on this journey. Hey guys! Bye guys. Today I want to show you all my Doctor Who baby stuff. I'm not going to show you any of the artwork and stuff like that I've done myself. I just want to kind of show you the stuff.